I think the Egypt coach was playing favorites, Osama San, because it feels like he's got a local team that does the defending.
Yes.
And then it's like Mamouche and Salah up top. There's Niger out.
Yes.
Another trophy that they're not going to be able to win.
Sweet, eh?
Those tears are sweet.
Yeah, so sweet, bro.
I know
I won't
that.
lie.
Nigeria committed the one cardinal sin of penalties. You don't bring a player on
And
Just
then
before
4 penalties
Yeah, true.
right before. What's easier to win, a club competition or a national team competition?
A national one. Hansi Flick is the one that's making that literally got Xabi Alonso fired. I think so. I think it's more on Barcelona than it is within the Madrid camp.
Is Monopoly Saleng going to add anything to Sundowns that they don't already have, BK? Because, guys...
This thing of giving Mama Joy money just for her to go there and do nothing is not it for me. I can't lie. Yes, it was nice when it lasted. Thank you so much, Mr. Gayton McKenzie, for giving her a job, but she does nothing.
Finally, we check out the newest, freshest footballing show. But it's not just about football, it's also about the banter. It's on a league of its own. Onside the banter league. It's the banter league.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Onside the Banter League. My name is Josh Bukwena, aka Mr. OT, your baby daddy's favorite analyst. And the reason why your baby mama knows football is because she watches me and then she learns about it.
We get it, George.
Yeah. With me, I've got the boys. On this side, a man who's got 2 passports, but neither of them got AFCON. That's what you do your intro there.
That's a bar.
That's what you do your intro there.
I didn't see it. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's the one and only independent variable. Your mama's favorite boyfriend and your girlfriend's baby daddy. It's your boy, Dezzlee.
And then next to him, we've got a man who couldn't let his ego die and just take some killer's punch to speed.
Hectic. What's up, everybody? It's your boy BK, your 8th wonder of the world, and I'm here again on Onside. Let's go.
Guys, super sabukerile, guys. Yo. Can you feel the aura of screen?
Yeah, no, it's different.
Clean boy worldwide. Eh?
Yo, guys,
Ora family.
obviously we've been deep in AFCON right now.
Yeah.
We've got the last 4 teams that are taking part. Well, we had the last 4 teams.
Yeah.
Now we're heading to the final. Unlucky, BK Mali didn't make it.
Ish, bruh.
We knew that was
Mali
I don't know why
didn't
you're
make
saying unlucky
Football.
like...
Who bet on that?
No.
Football.
But
No,
when
that's
if
not what it
Mamela
is.
BK, you're gonna lose your money.
man.
I want a mali.
That actually brings us to our sponsor, actually. A shout out to Betway, where you can get way more. Remember to bet responsibly and not like BK. BK,
What's up, bro?
what did you feel about these semifinals, bro?
Man. My team didn't make it through.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm still very confident that the Lions of Teranga, I knew it was going to be them, either them or Morocco. But still, yeah, like I'm feeling very shattered, but hopeful.
Does this prove that Mane is better than Salah?
Yes,
Once
100%.
and for all.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Salah still hasn't won an AFCON, bro.
Prince
Like-
Utorekiri.
When he comes back, he's going to be like, damn.
Yeah. Yeah, but Mane is definitely better than Salah, bro. Like, I think Mane is more of a team player
Yeah.
Yes.
than an individual player, bro. Like, you look at Salah wants all the glory to himself, and he'll never win like that.
Do you actually think that's where Egypt got it wrong? Because it looked like they were playing individual football when they got to that semi.
Yeah, 100%. But you saw it too, Mus. Like, Salah tried... Like, Salah always wants to be a hero. And I think because, to a certain extent, he has something to prove so that he gets another contract.
Yeah.
Do you think it was
like-
necessarily like... sorry to cut you off. Do you think it was necessarily that because they felt they were panicking, that every player had to feel like they had to bring it upon themselves to be like, hey, dude, if I don't do it, no one else will. So when the whole team has that mentality, it contributes to the whole hero ball situation that you were talking about. Is that what you saw? Or like, what do you think is just Salah's the problem? That's it.
Bro, I think Salah is the problem. Bro. I think Salah is the problem. I think he just tries to dictate too much, man. Especially when you play against a team like Senegal that is solid in every position, bro. Like you can't afford to do that.
Yeah.
You know, like you saw how Mane was playing. Mane is able to let other players shine, but Salah is just like.
I think the Egypt coach was playing favorites, Osama San, because it feels like he's got a local team that does the defending.
Yes.
And then it's like Mamouche and Salah up top. You guys make something happen. The rest of us are going to sit back and play for you. So it felt that way, that they were waiting for magic from Salah or magic from Mamouche and Ashore. Those three can't play together. So it felt as though Egypt thought that they were going to go into this game and say, "Aye, these three go and kill the Senegal
Go and do your
team."
thing. Whoever gets the ball, try to take it.
Yeah, because they looked so good when they played versus Zim. Doing exactly that on the counter.
But also, do you blame them though? Like, do you blame them like
So
giving?
everybody plays well when they're playing Zim.
Okay, you know what? Fuck you guys. All right. Listen up now. We held our own they held their own against Egypt. They did until the last minute. So you can't say that.
Wow.
Can't say that.
And then they held their bags and went to the,
Shit, we all met up.
the airport and came home.
We all met up at the airport,
Which home?
depending on the passport.
Where does Washington Arubi coach during the year? Yeah. No, he's also got nationality here, by the way.
They
Not
came back to
always.
South Africa.
You have to make sure. PSL's coming. We must go back.
There's Niger out.
Yes.
Another trophy that they're not going to be able to win.
Sweet, eh?
Those tears are sweet.
Yeah, so sweet, bro.
I know
I
they're
will
not
lie.
sweet.
I was for the moment that they're gonna
guys.
pull it through, but they didn't, man. They didn't.
Did you watch that game? And I'm not gonna lie to you, Nigeria played extremely disgusting football. That entire game, from beginning to end. You see, in the first 20 minutes, we could look at it and be like, okay, cool, it was head to head, back to back, pound for pound. That after 20 minutes, Nigeria could not make simple passes. Simple passes. People hold the ball, and then we're not gonna talk. We'll get into the ref, because I know there's a lot of debate around that Ghanaian ref. But I think in all,
Tom, is it Ghanaian?
he is Ghanaian. That
No,
one.
it was not.
Oh, so
He's getting the final, that one.
Yeah, that guy. I'm not gonna lie. I think Nigeria absolutely deserved to lose the match earlier than in penalties.
Yeah.
You know, in penalties, anything go. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. But throughout the game, I think they played terribly. All through and through, I don't think they got a single thing right, because all they did, 80% of the match, was chase the ball from Morocco.
Yeah.
And then Morocco couldn't just capitalize on Nigeria's... They didn't have weak defense. You know what I'm saying? Defensively, they were actually quite solid. I'll give them that. But it was just the moment you got the ball, and now you want to kick it all the way to the front. There's no one there. Simple passes, BKU right in front of me, bro.
Yeah.
I pass you the ball goes there.
That's what we call direct football. They play direct football.
I think
played-
Nigeria was scared, bro. Like I think the 12 men
I'm
came
there.
into play. So the
Bad.
12 men,
I'm
the
there.
Moroccan crowd it showed up, and Nigeria couldn't handle it, bro. Like they couldn't deal with the pressure. You could tell that, like they lost. Like what you say, after the 20th minute, when they saw their up tempo not working out, they just it almost felt like they were clueless. You know, they blacked out, if I may put it like that. They literally blacked out, and yeah, like what you say, man, they should have lost that game in open play. Going to penalties, we slept late for nothing, bruh.
We slept late for
I was actually shocked by Nigeria, because for me, I don't know why. I think they were trying to be too smart.
Yes,
you know,
yes,
when you
yes.
think about a game and you try and catch a guy off, because the coach, before that game, came out and said, no, we're going to play a low block.
Yes.
You've seen that they're good with that. And then you start seeing Lukman, who has been incredible on the wing the whole time. I don't know if he was afraid of Hakimi, but
Was
now
playing central.
he was playing central.
Yeah.
He's playing 10.
He's afraid of
he was.
Hakimi.
And now Adams and Osimhen are now standing up front. There's no supply. When they play on the counter, they're playing through Osimhen. Osimhen, Hamnat, he can't play the ball.
Ah, his first touch goes
But they keep
somewhere
sending it
else,
to him. Like, I was so shocked by that game.
Ntwana.
And also, yeah, Hakimi is the best right back.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
no,
I think it's-
no, Mudau can sit down now, guys. I'm sorry.
Like,
My boy, I love you, but yeah,
no,
Hakimi.
guys.
Hakimi's too much,
Because
bruh.
It makes it look so easy.
Yes.
Yeah, it's too much.
Because there was a point where those two teams, they were playing a similar type of football.
Mm-mm.
And it was taking the ball away from the center.
Yes.
And what happened was you could see the right and the left backs from each team were now driving. But you could see the difference between Hakimi getting the ball, getting forward, the crossing, you know, how he connects with Diaz.
Yes.
Like,
keep up.
yo, it's night and day, guys. It's night and day.
Oh.
And it actually brings me to something. I saw a picture, before that final, they had a picture of some of the players who had
from
won.
which side?
No, some of the players who are left
Yes.
who had won the African Player of the Year.
Okay.
So Hakimi's got one,
Yes.
Osimhen's got one,
Yes.
Lookman's got one, Salah's got one.
Yeah.
Guys, is football vele in the south next?
The African football.
Yeah.
In the south,
bro.
African football, we've got nothing, guys. When last did we have what? Bafana player can sit there.
I mean, we could put
Hey, that's
Ah,
Ronwen.
it's
we
up
put
there.
Ronwen, and in terms of the up there level, if we're looking at awards and nominations, we could put
Yeah.
Ronwen up there, right? I think that's about it. To be fair, I don't think they have anyone else. No, man.
I don't think so.
I
bro.
don't think so.
we have anybody else.
Can
to be
an
honest.
African-based player win that thing? Do you think it's possible? Because we know the European players are the guys that take that thing usually.
I don't think so. I
Yeah.
think generally African countries going into this competition, they like subconsciously over rely on European players. Even if we had a local player that could sort of like carry a team like a Salah can,
Yes.
but our coaches could never have that sort of trust and like just give one player that kind of responsibility.
Yeah.
Simply based on the fact that you don't play in Europe. Simply based on that fact. You understand?
Hugo
So-
Bruce had that until now.
Yeah.
Until he was knocked out and
Yeah.
he sort of realized that maybe that does not work. But I don't know if it's a true reflection of our football or it's just a confidence thing. But I think Bafana, the talent that we have, we can match any African talent. And we've seen it when we were playing the previous edition of AFCON.
Yes.
Morocco was littered with all those European players and we dealt with them like they were like equals, you know. So I think it's just a matter of confidence and what sort of a manager you have to a degree. But hey,
Was that? Can we be honest?
Here we go.
Was that tournament not luck?
Which one?
Because
the
clearly
semi-final of
we
last
weren't
time.
able to do it again.
The previous
The
AFCON.
previous tournament.
Was
it
not
luck?
luck?
Was it? Omar, is it-
look, I mean, in football you do need luck.
Yeah.
I mean, Hakimi missing a penalty. I mean,
Yeah,
what do you
that
call
was
that?
right,
Yeah.
That's the best right back in the world right now, in my opinion. Why he's missing a penalty like that? You can call it luck, and that's, unfortunately in football you do need luck.
It's so weird.
But
because,
also,
yeah,
you get that luck, but you have to also capitalize on your opportunities, and we did.
100%.
that's true. But it also feels as though this AFCON, there was no
luck.
place for luck. There was no place for an underdog. The last 4 teams just so happened to be the top 4 teams
Yes.
ranking wise. The last 2 is literally number 1 and number 2
yeah,
play
yeah,
against each
true.
other.
Yeah.
It feels like this tournament they were just like
But George, there's a certain level of luck, my brother. Because that's when you look at with the penalty shootout as
Yeah.
well. That was all based on luck. Actually,
No, it wasn't luck.
Wait, there's one point. I won't lie. There was
Yeah.
one point when I think it was the second kick when the Nigerian keeper came there, touched the ball, nyana, just for a little bit. And that ref was like, go back to where you were standing. Right.
Are you saying
I know
Are you
yes,
saying-
I am saying what I'm saying, but he saved that penalty afterwards. All I'm saying is, I don't know if it's luck all the way.
did you see a carton of eggs?
I'm a brother.
Somewhere.
Listen,
No.
no eggs. No eggs. Just him with the ball, nyana. And then he saved it, allegedly.
I think luck always plays a part, bro.
Yeah.
Like, especially when it comes to penalties. I mean, Morocco has a great keeper, but like you can't say that.
Did you see his tactic though?
Nah,
Did
guys.
you see that little? He does this little thing before he saves it. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah.
Like he does that. Did you see that? I didn't understand what he was doing.
I think more than anything, bro, it just messes up with the kicker.
Yeah.
And the shot is not as maybe firm as it was meant to be.
Because he got a little distracted. Yeah,
you
no.
just get distracted.
That tactic was
But guys, no, I'm gonna disagree. It's not all luck.
Yes.
Because I think Nigeria committed the one cardinal sin of penalties. You don't bring a player on
And
Just
then
before
have-
4 penalties
true.
right before Muto is not warm. He hasn't touched the ball. He hasn't done anything. And you expect, that's why Chikweze came on and he missed. Isn't that something that our coaches should be looking at? Because guys.
But maybe have you not considered the fact that the coach looked at, okay, cool, you know what, time is running out here and I can see this is where it's going. So I'm going to bring the finishes I've seen in training specifically. I'm going to say in training specifically. And you say to them, out of all the people that are here, from the ones that are exhausted, Abu Usimen, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to say, let me bring these guys who I know are good finishers. So let me sub them in just before we get to these penalties. So I know. So I think that's what it was. You can look at it as he's not warm, but penalties take 1, 2, 3 steps and you're in. At that time, you've played maybe 4 minutes of football. You should be warm enough to run around and kick a ball 5 meters away, George. Come on.
I think one of the reasons why coaches would do that, bro, like bringing a player just particularly for the penalty, is if the player was on the bench the whole time, they had a more feeling of the crowd more than someone that was perhaps like immersed in it. You understand? So they can come back, they can come in and like be a lot more like, how can I put this, man? Like, they're more focused.
I disagree.
They're more focused, bro.
I disagree.
Four-play next.
No, he got his
He just jumped straight in and you're like, no, I'm going.
But George, you are 5 meters away from goal. 5 meters away from goal. You take 1, 2, 3 steps and you shoot. That's all it is.
You can
make it
pull
sound
a
like
muscle in
you make
5
it-
meters.
You make it sound like it's a difficult thing. The only thing that comes to you, what
These
BK
guys are
said,
professionals,
it's a
bro.
rule. It's
But
a
isn't
mental
that-
block.
But it's one of those rules that are not, it's an unwritten rule.
unspoken, yes.
Unwritten rule.
These guys are
because it
professionals,
always
bro.
happens like this. Where there's professionals, where there's not.
Right.
If you don't allow the guy to get 5-10 minutes to just touch the ball, just play around, get into it, warm up, they always miss those penalties. Always.
George, I hear the rule, ne? But in where he was at that point, I think he was saying to himself, with the players that I have on right now, we can try snag a goal. Because in the 15 minutes of the extra time, he was probably thinking to himself, I have 15 minutes. Maybe if I leave these brews on, I can do something.
Yeah.
And then in the last 10,
he
10,
was
15,
shaking,
he
guys.
realized, I think that was the
He
only
was
problem.
shaking.
Yes, you're absolutely right. He wasn't aware of that. And then he's like, dog, at this point, let me bring in people who I know have the ability to put it in the net on penalties. I think that's just what it was.
Okay. So I want us to just go back a little bit to the point we were speaking about with the big players being in the 4. Do you think that helps AFCON, how it's viewed? Knowing that you've got Salah, you had a Salah in a semi, you had Mane in a semi, you have Bomamouche, Diaz, all of those guys, Diaz, Real Madrid. Do you think that helps how people view AFCON, especially at this stage?
In my opinion, I think it goes a long way because you look at players like Salah and Sane and all of those guys, they've got friends all over. And some of those guys, before their league started, they were actually here to watch them.
Absolutely.
And can you imagine if it was Zimbabwe and Namibia in the final?
That's a great final. I think that's a fantastic final.
I'd like to make another point.
It'd have so many views.
I agree with
No,
what
I'm
you're
just
saying.
taking a shot at you. But
You would have so many views, I'm telling you. Everybody would watch it.
First, you're gonna need internet.
Yeah, banna. Yo. Yeah. Yes.
Yo! Hey, there.
Good shot, though.
Yo.
On that note,
Yeah.
I would also like to make another point because I feel like what you're saying is valid. However, I think in a way it works against the competition in a sense that if we're looking for European viewership, they wouldn't watch AFCON because Salah is the player of the tournament or whatnot, because they can just watch him at Liverpool. You understand? However, if they see a Polis, someone that they don't regularly see, becoming a player of the tournament ahead of their favorite players from Africa, then that would spark that interest of like let me actually watch. You get what I'm trying to say?
I don't know.
I don't agree. I'm gonna counter your point, but go on.
Yeah, because I think the perception of Europeans when they're watching AFCON and whatnot, it's always just, Salah it's men against boys. Whenever they are African players are coming for an African competition, they're thinking to themselves, they're just gonna outrun everyone. Some of them probably think like we don't have players that can keep up with money on the wing or whatever the case is. But if they start to see them getting locked and maybe them not being like the center of attention in the competition, then they might be interested. I think that it raises the competitiveness of the competition. I think it's a fair.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
In a perfect world, I understand.
Yeah.
But I think you must look at it from the point of they don't care about our police. They don't care about all these other people.
But that's how they get to caring.
No.
They get to caring when Police
don't.
becomes player of the tournament over.
They don't, because they don't even watch. If they find out that he plays, right? He
Yeah.
plays for South Africa, right? And then they come to the South African leagues and they're like, "Ay, mara, who are these? All these other people with hard names we can't pronounce." They
Yeah.
don't care. Whereas of their player, you look at Liverpool, Mohamed Salah, I'm going to put that example perfectly, right? You know how in the UK, they have a cult-like following towards football. Hence, they have a cult-like following to their favorite player. So where he goes, they follow. So they're going to see what he does. If Salah was to get out in the round of 16 of AFCON, best believe they would leave with him. Because they don't care that Zimbabwe beat him. You know what I'm saying? We're close.
I hear you.
We were close though. They won't care.
Don't care what?
Huh?
Wait, beat him.
We do. So they don't.
Yeah.
We need to look at it like from the perspective of the viewership where our African player entertains. You know what I'm saying? When he comes here, it's an extension of what's happening. But best believe, when Mohamed Salah was playing now, and when Arsenal and Chelsea were playing in the semi-finals, no one watched his game. Because there's a lack of care. They don't care about African
Yeah, you're
football.
right.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I agree with you to a certain extent. I also just genuinely feel like if the player that they're following
Yes.
is supposed, because right now Salah is not present for Liverpool. Liverpool is perhaps not performing to the top, to their best because
They
Salah is
haven't
not
been.
there.
Yeah.
And so where's Salah? AFCON, right? Salah gets knocked out of the AFCON, and then it's like, how? If Salah is getting knocked out, who knocked him out? I think that's a
I
in a
think those two
perfect
things.
world.
I think those
They
two
can-
things work together.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
about to say.
Yeah,
There's no right or wrong.
You watch
Right.
it for Salah. I may be sitting at home as a Liverpool fan,
Yeah.
missing Salah.
Yes.
And I look him up and I'm like, oh, he's playing AFCON. Maybe he's playing Zim.
And you realize Mbogazi
know.
is pocketing him.
You know, and then
Yeah.
who's this
Who's
guy?
this Mboga? Yeah.
So Salah has brought the eyes here, and then those eyes just so happen to see another player when they got there.
Yeah.
But I think you have to think about Salah right now. You know, you have to think about Salah right now being the person that brings the eyes. So that's why I'm asking about the last 4 teams, that now you can sell it to the world and say, you know, the 2 Liverpool players played against each other. Last time they played against each other, Sadio beat Salah. Now you've got an extra storyline you can weave into the conversations that you're having about this thing.
100%.
And it's with people that then they are watching. But if it's randoms,
With randoms,
they're not
doesn't
gonna
make
watch.
sense.
They're
Like,
not gonna.
They're not gonna watch.
Yeah,
They'll
That's the
be-
reality of it.
They'll be happy because Salah will be back in England.
Exactly. They'll be waiting
So
for him
they'll
to
be
go
like,
back to
"Ah, we're
training.
not even gonna watch that thing."
No, but you're absolutely right. When international players of top clubs are involved, it obviously boosts the value of the competition, especially if it's an African competition. Absolutely right. So when Zim and Namibia, there would be no future,
No, but
my brother.
even locally, the moment Bafana was out, all I was hearing was, yeah, Pirates is top of the log. Yeah, we're back next week. Yeah,
Oh,
we're
you're
doing
saying there
this,
wasn't
that.
much attention on the
They
competition.
didn't care.
They didn't care.
They were watching, you know, Shane was watching for Apolis.
Yes.
And then when Apolis got knocked out, do you care about who else
You
is
don't
left
care,
there?
yeah.
So I think it's the same type of dynamic. But then would, let's say, Mohamed Salah or Sadio Mane winning this tournament, do you think that it helps towards their standing in the world? Has AFCON gotten there? Like if it's a world player race,
I think
does winning AFCON
Like,
help?
are you saying if they get nominated for the Ballon d'Or, is it gonna count?
You know how everybody says, this guy won the Nations League, that
Yeah,
guy won
yeah.
this, that guy won this. Does AFCON carry that weight?
It does
I
not.
think so.
It does. It
does.
should.
It should, but it does
should,
not.
But I don't think they take.
You don't
us
think
serious.
it counts?
Yeah,
No.
doesn't
It
count.
should
It
count.
should.
Yeah.
But I think we are still seen as a sub. I don't know how to phrase it, but
second division competition. That's what
I don't
it's
think
giving.
African football. That's what Rio Ferdinand are fighting about. I don't think the Europeans. That's why there was an outcry when what his name says.
Jamie Carragher.
You know what I'm saying? It's, those kind of mentality. It's not only him. There's a rest of them there.
Including
There's a whole lot of them
Africans
rather.
themselves.
But does it help having the players from that side leading this charge? So could it be a conversation? Let's say Salah, I know he's not in form right now, but let's say he was having the form he had last season with Liverpool, and it happened to be an AFCON year, and he won AFCON. Do you think that the conversation would be entertained a bit more?
It'll be minute. It
Really?
would be. I'm completely agreeing with Super Sub that it should be, but where we are now, it'll be very minute. It'll be a Salah top goal scoring, top assist, AFCON. No. It's there, but it's not. It doesn't carry the value as the Nations League Cup would or anything
But
like
I mean
that.
it in the sense that wouldn't more Liverpool fans be fighting for it then?
No, not
So
even.
when we're having a conversation now and we say we're putting Salah up there, and now maybe it's Salah versus Vinny, would it not now force them to start speaking about it when they're making arguments for this thing?
I don't think so.
Yeah, look, it's difficult to say, but I'm saying that they should be.
Yeah.
And it should be like that because I mean, AFCON is it's just like Europa. I mean, what
So, for clarity, right? Are we talking about AFCON being an accolade that can give an individual player more stature in Europe,
yes.
right?
Yeah,
That's what we're saying.
in
That's
terms
what
of
we're saying.
world player.
And I think it does. I think and perhaps
We're
not
not saying
to
it
not
doesn't.
to the same level.
Yes.
Not to the same level, but it does.
I hear you, BK, but don't take it as a.
we're not saying
for
it
you.
doesn't. We're saying how
Is
do you
it?
think they view
Yes.
it?
Yeah.
In the
Like
broader
the
picture.
Europeans.
Will it matter?
Will it
Right.
matter to
Does it matter to them that this player has won an AFCON?
It wouldn't matter as much as other competitions do, but it would matter. If we were to
That's what I'm
quantify
saying,
it,
yeah.
let's quantify it.
Yeah.
If we were to quantify it, let's say
Euros.
the Nations League is like 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
I think AFCON would be like an 8.
On
Why
a
is it an
global
8? Why is
scale.
it not a 10?
On a global
Yeah, an
scale.
8.
Yeah, man.
As a
Not
I understand
okay,
this.
okay.
No,
let me-
we understand.
Wait, let me ask it like let me ask BK like this.
Yeah.
A player's got a Champions League, UEFA Champions League.
Yeah.
Nah, they've won one.
Mm.
They've top goal scored in their league, didn't win it, but they've got an AFCON. Which side weighs more?
The Champions League.
That's exactly what
That's
we're
what
saying.
we're
Yes.
saying.
That's what we're
That's
saying.
Yeah.
what we're saying.
So, okay, so if a player has a Champions League
Yeah,
and the other player doesn't have a Champions League, but they have
An AFCON.
an AFCON.
No. Like I want to use a European
Like a
situation.
league.
Like
Yeah.
your Nations League.
Nations League.
Yeah.
Nations League. Which one weighs more between the Champions League and the UEFA Nations League?
It's a tough one. It's a close
I
one,
would
but I
go
think
Nations League, to be
Nations
honest with you.
League-ish.
Nations League would outweigh Champions League.
Yes.
No way.
Do you know what a Nations League is?
Wait.
What?
Guys, what's easier
UEFA
to
cha-
what's
Champions
easier
League.
to win? A club competition or a national team competition?
What?
What's easier to win? A club competition or a national team competition?
A national
competition.
No, but in my
I think
okay, let me
Namanga,
answer it in
Nina.
this way. Champions League, you play it every season. And
With
then
people that you trained with all year.
all year. And then every year you are getting a nod you're getting a chance to try and win it. As opposed to a national team where you assemble like for a World Cup, you assemble after 4 years. I think it's more difficult to win a tournament with what you call with your nation than
Yeah.
with your team.
It's almost a makeshift competition.
Yes.
Like the national teams, you get, like, for example, Bafana right now, we are locked in a situation where there's only X amount of players that can play for Bafana right now. We saw when we took some other guys out, how it dropped, right? Now, if Bafana were to win an AFCON, let's say, if they had won this AFCON, for example,
Yes.
I would look at it and be like, yeah, that's crazy because these guys have not played like that.
Exactly.
Meanwhile, at the club, guys, I've got 38 games
I play
that I
with you
play with
every
BK.
day.
I've got FA Cup.
We are
I've
in
got
the
this.
same league.
We've got the chemistry. Plus, every year, that club is working to make the club better.
So you guys are unanimously agreeing that UEFA Nations League
Over
is
Champions League.
outweighs UEFA Champions
I'm
League.
talking
Yes.
about what is difficult
What
to
is
win.
difficult?
No,
I'm
I was
answering-
talking. No, I'm going back.
I'm
No,
answering what is difficult to win.
No, it's
Yes.
gonna. It's
I'm not
gonna,
saying the other
No.
one outweighs the other.
that's what I wanted to say. That's
For
the question.
me-
That's my question.
for me-
Which one outweighs the
For
other
me,
one?
the Nations League still outweighs the Champions League.
And
I
I'm
think
with you.
Champions League it just got more
Hype.
attention.
Yes.
No, even if you put them down, the reason why I'm saying Nations League is that Nations League it doesn't happen every year. Is it every year?
Isn't like every
It's like every 2 years.
Every 2 years. yes.
UEFA Nations League.
Do you know what it's like?
When a player,
Nations
when
League
a
is the one
player
that
gets
started
into,
now, Mos. Are you not saying Europa maybe?
No. I'm talking Nations League,
The
like
Nations
the national
League.
team one, the one in Europe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, bro. Like there's no professional player that says I wanna play football so I can win UEFA Nations League.
That's you're putting
Cristiano
it the way you're
Ronaldo
putting
wanna
it.
win Champions
no,
League,
it's
bro.
the way you're putting
Yes,
it.
the way you're putting
It's
it.
the way you're putting it. If you said there's no player that says I want to play for my country and win something for my country, that's a different story. You are saying Nations League as if it's something minute. It's not.
No, I'm not saying
Nations
it's
is a big
minute.
deal.
I'm saying
But there
compared
are
to the
players-
Champions League,
But
bro.
every player wants to win something for their country.
That's true.
And
I'm
it's
not
harder
disputing
to
that.
do.
It's harder
I'm
to
not
do in
disputing-
Nations League.
Do you think? Okay, let me put it this way. Ne? The Ronaldo R9.
Yes. Oh,
He has won the World Cup and he never won the Champions League.
Mm.
Do you think he's having sleepless night?
no,
He
no.
did, because he didn't win.
Eh,
Because wait.
Answer the question. No,
I want to
no.
make sure I'm
You're even
understanding.
taking it too far. The other Ronaldo. Remember when the conversations
Ronaldo.
were happening about the greatest of all time?
Yeah, he has not won the World Cup. but he
What
has won
helped his
Champions
case more? Was it the Champions League he won, or was it the Nations League he won with Portugal?
Was the
Nations
He
Nations
has
League.
won enough Champions League to now be missing a international trophy.
Exactly. But in the conversation,
In the
what
conversation
helped
of the
him
World
more?
Cup.
Bro, like these guys, they won individual accolades. They won Ballon d'Ors based on Champions League. Champions League was a deciding factor in so many years.
When
Yeah, of course,
Messi,
Ballon d'Or is every year.
It's every
And
year.
all
though.
those tournaments are not happening
No, and what
every year.
happens during a World Cup year? Do we not look at the guys who won the World Cup and say that
And
is
we
a very
always-
heavy trophy?
Shit,
It is,
nigga.
yeah, the World Cup, yes. I'm saying the
Modric.
Nations League,
Yes,
bro.
Nations
come
League.
On, James.
Okay, we're going off to how did we get to the Nations League conversation? Because now we're going to have a
comparing
debate.
AFCON.
Yes.
We're comparing AFCON
Yeah.
as if it's a...
Ah, no, it's a tough one.
If
But
it's a-
also, it's the only trophy that he can win. Mohamed Salah cannot have another argument when he goes into that thing.
Mm.
So he has to look at how hard he's trying to win it with Egypt because they tried. They tried so hard to win it with Egypt because that is something that it's so tough to win something with your nation, especially. And that thing counts so much when they look at you because they'll say, you played in one of the best Liverpool sides ever,
Yes.
coached by Klopp. You've done this, you've done that. Now you've gone back to your country and you were able to win an AFCON. That is insane, or it should be insane, right? Because it's so hard. I'm basing my whole argument in that Champions League is every year. You play that thing every year. And every year the teams are signing, they're transferring, they're doing whatever, they're doing
You're
whatever.
getting your Mbappes that
You're
can help
getting
you.
Your
Yes.
Mbappes, your whatever. But then for national team competitions,
You have to do with what you have.
Tough.
It's tough because
And
every
you've only
4
got
years
you've only got
happens.
3 or 4 shots. Like think about the World Cup. You only have a couple of shots
Yeah.
to win
Yes.
that thing. You only have a couple of shots to win an AFCON, especially now that's going to be 4
I
years.
still don't agree, bro. I hear you, and you're making valid points, bro. And like,
Yeah,
I'm not
lie.
disputing that
Yeah.
at all. What I'm saying, however, is that, like, in terms of the the Champions League as a club competition, it outweighs
Why?
It
Why?
outweighs so many
Why?
more international competitions.
Why?
Why? Number one, bro, it's the budget that goes into those things, into the Champions League. We're talking billions there. We're talking like in Champions League club football, right? As a competition, there's more money that circulates around.
It's about money.
No,
Over
number
Nations
one.
League.
I'm coming to the others.
Yeah.
Number one. Number two, it's the diversity of teams. You're not just
over countries.
Man City's
Bro.
playing Bodo Glimt next week. Do you care about Bodo Glimt?
No,
Name one
we
player.
care about
Wow,
the
do you
trophy
care
that they're
about-
winning. The trophy.
No, but I get it. That's what I'm saying. It
And
feels
then
like
think about
it's-
also the traveling that
Yeah.
goes into the Champions League. That's also something that's different.
PK,
It's different,
It's
bro.
the same with the Nations League. These are whole countries traveling to each other.
Nah, bro. Like it's that's
Alachima, 2 weeks only, then you have to
Because
go
you
play.
understand that every 4 years something changes within every single player. Every
I
single
understand that. Yeah,
institution.
sure.
Things are always changing.
Yeah.
That is and the fact that they take 4 years to say, listen, we're gonna make this a big thing. You can't tell me that a national competition outweighs a club competition. So would you in that regards then?
You saying what I'm saying?
Yeah, the other way around.
Oh.
You saying what I'm saying?
What did you say, my boy?
I'm saying, I'm not saying a Nations League is I'm not saying it's small, bro.
Yes.
But I'm saying it's not bigger than the Champions League. That's it.
I'm saying it's marketing. You see the same teams at the end of the Champions League that you see every year. It happens to be the teams that spend the most amount of money. PSG won it. Who owns PSG? Real Madrid wins. When Real Madrid wins it, how much money do they spend? So now, are we not then giving credit to people who have resources to go spend like crazy over, guys, you may have only 3 star players in your country. Like if Haaland wins something with Norway, that is insane.
Bro, but so in that
In
logic...
a footballing world, that will be crazy.
It's insane.
Yeah, bro. So in that logic, there's only 3 star players in the team, right? In Champions League, there's 10.
That's
Which
what I'm
one is
saying.
harder?
Because then it's easier for you to go win. Lichima Kaufela, you do all those
there's
things.
10 on both sides.
That's what no, but think about just preparation time.
Shots are-
BK. Think about preparation time. You've got 2 weeks to get together with guys that come from different clubs, different standards, different everything. I mean, right now, you had Mohamed Salah playing with guys from Al Ahly. You get what I mean? So if Mohamed Salah was able to win with that thing, wouldn't you give them a bigger slice of whatever credit? Because it's like, guys, you literally had... Tina, we lost Temba's one and everything fell apart.
You
You get what I mean?
Guys.
That's why I'm like, I'm not saying that the Champions League is not tough, but then it's the same with most of the Champions Leagues in the world.
It's
When
easier
Al Ahly goes to
competition.
play Sundowns, it's billionaires versus billionaires versus billionaires. I can't give you credit and say, yeah. Because
if
next year,
Zimbabwe beat Egypt.
if Zimbabwe beat Egypt,
It's another
yo,
story.
And we were this close.
there would have been a
also.
passport that was burned.
And
But
we can just
I
agree
would
to
have bent
disagree.
this one
then-
here.
Okay,
Throw him out.
going to something that is also undervalued. Puso has just been announced that he's signed for Chicago Fire
Yes.
following Mbogazi. Guys, is there value in this MLS that everybody is speaking about? Like, is there something there that we're not seeing?
I think it's just that title or the accolade of saying you're an international player from America earning these billions of dollars, not even billions, thousands of dollars. I think that's really where the value is, to be fair. I'm only speaking because it's the MLS. You know what I'm saying? If we're looking at any other league, even the Italian league is not my favorite league, or the Portuguese league as well, we would have been like, okay, cool, you'll get some value there. But because it's the MLS, for me, it just feels like, is it necessary? Do you know what I mean? That's practically where I stand on it. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's such an unfortunate thing that's happening, bro.
Damn, unfortunate.
It's I think it's unfortunate in the sense that, like, bro, like, I don't think the MLS can develop our players more than what we can do.
Hey, man. So you're saying if Puso Tejani went to Sundowns,
I think it's about money, bro. I think more
if
than
he went
anything.
to Sundowns, would he develop better?
Let me just say this first, now.
Yes.
More than anything, I think it's about the money more than the development. I think the development is just a PR thing.
Yeah.
That's going around. That our play, like going to America, there's more facilities. They're gonna be better players. They're gonna earn a lot of money. But in a football instance, MLS is not that far ahead, bro. It's not. Yeah, it's just unfortunate. According to
Are we downplaying America? Because
Yes.
America's got a lot of great collegiate development. They've got a lot of great, in terms of developing, I think, developing sports people. America's one of the top nations.
But developing football players is also another. It's a separate
Yeah.
question. You
So,
can
yeah.
say America is great at developing basketball players,
Yeah.
football players, even WWE if you want. But you know, I don't think you look at America and you say that is one of a football capital. of the
bro,
sport.
It's really not.
You
But
know what
wouldn't
I'm
you
saying?
say,
Is that not an outdated view, though? That you might
Outdated
be
view?
holding.
No, if
I'm
you
just asking because I'm being
Yeah.
a devil's advocate here.
no, that's fine.
What if they are there, you know?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
do we
maybe-
know them? Do we know if you guys can name me great American players that aren't from the female team?
London Donovan,
Pulisic.
That's literally the only. And how far was that?
Pulisic,
How far back was that?
Tim Howard,
Tim Howard,
How
Did you say
far back
Drake?
was that?
Clint Dempsey.
Tim Howard.
Click Dempsey.
How far back was that?
Like
you
we-
see the
like
people
we
that you
need
guys
to-
are
So
listing.
now they're no longer moving because things are happening in their country.
Okay,
okay,
James,
so
like
then
we
it's just-
downplaying it, but is the downplay warranted?
But
though?
then would it be better for me to sign to better facilities, to better game time, than for me to just go to Europe and maybe
And warm
bench?
the bench like Campbell.
Mm,
Because Campbell is literally warming the bench.
yes,
He's hitting bench hard.
after being promoted?
Yeah, man. I think that's where the line is for me. It's like,
What if America is our gateway?
you think so?
To Europe.
To Europe.
I'm just asking.
Mm.
Because that's
Yeah, maybe.
it's probable.
It
was gonna say
is
this-
probable, especially if they're giving you game time, I guess. But
It's probably something that maybe I don't know about America that everybody else knows. But America, I never
Messi
knew
is
America
there.
to be like a footballing.
my brother, please. My brother, please.
Yes.
My
Moment.
brother.
Moment.
Who doesn't want to play with Messi?
My brother, come on now.
Oh,
Aye, my brother, please. I know. I don't know, man.
this show is not for Messi. I forgot.
No,
The Ronaldo show, this one.
I'm for Messi, ne? 100%. Mara, I still say, like, I don't see what MLS is about, bruh. Like, unless if they're also trying to, because I saw with the Arab countries, your Saudi, they're taking football a lot more serious now. Like, they're trying to make it a thing.
Yeah.
They're trying to make it a thing.
They're doing marketing.
It's only
that's what they do.
4 teams, really.
Mm-hmm.
But don't you think that's the way in which they're introducing themselves into the
Saudis,
game?
they've been playing for a while, but brother, there's no introduction. You've been here.
We're still introducing.
Like you can't be introducing us like in a couple of years later. I think also you look at it like, man, maybe in the Saudi, if we compare the Saudi league to the American league, okay, maybe this is a question I can then pose, is both leagues have a tendency of signing or adopting players close to retirement, correct? Like they also have that little thing. But then what is their difference then? Like if just asking you guys, what is the difference on what makes one better between the Saudi league and the American league?
I think the MLS has been running a lot longer.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the non-relegation gives them a stability that you can't find in many places. So teams...
That's what I can't take them seriously.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Teams
I mean,
aren't
come on, what are you
going
playing
up
for?
and going up.
What are you fighting for if you're not going to get relegated?
Sure.
That's
No,
that's
but-
interesting. Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean, the tradition of football
Yeah.
is that we work ourselves higher up to stay higher up.
yes.
But that's an argument you could make. But I would also argue that it provides some sort of stability that you know the team is not going to disappear tomorrow. So even if you're in a bad team, you're still going to play in that
it's not
league.
disappearing. You are still there. You are just in another league. A lower, not lower class league.
But then you
right?
can still play Messi,
But
regardless of how bad your team is.
Yeah.
So there's stability
I think
there.
the MLS
soccer,
is more
yeah.
commercial than footballing.
Ooh.
Okay. I think the champions...
Come on now.
Never mind.
Come on. Oh, come on now. Come on
Wait,
now.
wait,
think-
okay, so just what do you guys make of the coach saying that I brought Mbogazi over?
Mm.
I needed to bring him a friend,
Yo.
basically. We signed Puso because, the language, adapting, acclimatizing.
He's black.
Is that a good deal for Puso then?
Nah, I think it's
Yeah,
very
he's downplaying the move of Puso.
it's very condescending.
Yeah,
man.
it's
Like-
in a way condescending, like I was saying.
Donna,
earlier.
they heard him say Chicago Fire once.
Chicago.
And they said, nah, we need to go fetch another guy. Did you see that thing?
Utheni?
Vamos.
Chicago.
Chicago.
Vamos, Chicago.
Vamos, Chicago. You're in America.
3 weeks later, Puso's landing because they're like,
I know they like when there's someone with a little bit of
something.
you know what I mean. I think for me it was the like what you guys are saying, the condescendingness of it, because I saw the post that they made where they're like, we're bringing another one. They put the South African flag there, and it rubbed me the wrong way because I'm like, Why are you? What is your, because what were you saying before about?
Hey, my man, say
No. No, you mentioned something. You mentioned something before about
under the bus.
about language. You mentioned something about language, Super Sub. What did you say there?
No, I didn't say anything.
Guys, it sounded condescending.
He said it's
That's
giving-
all.
No, that's
Sounded
not what he said
condescending.
before we shot.
It sounded racist.
Thank you.
Mm.
It had a little
Oh,
bit
you
of
mean that?
Guys,
yes.
that's
That's
what
what
it
it
is.
is. Come on. It gave off a little,
Yeah, no.
Mr.
don't know.
Bones. Yeah, nah, I don't know. It was
I disagree. I think it was marketing.
for who?
I think they saw, basically, guys, South Africans run the internet, eh?
Mm.
I don't
Can we
think
have
Chicago.
trolls?
I don't think Chicago has gotten that many views or posts or comments or anything.
I don't know if. Sorry.
Yeah.
Continue. I'll say my point.
Yeah, no. Every time a South African does something,
Mm.
all of a sudden everything shoots up.
Mm.
So I think what they were doing was that, hey, we've got another one. Here's the South African flag. Let's see if we can,
But
wake
George-
them up. Anya.
But
I
George,
agree
what
with
does
you.
that do for the league? Because no South African is going to watch the. Where
we
are
don't
you
watch
going to
it.
watch it?
might go watch it.
Where are you going to watch it?
I might go. I might
Where?
find a way.
No,
where-
ESPN, I think it's
exactly my
showing.
saying.
But guys,
Yeah,
they're,
it's showing.
it's is it ESPN?
I think it's
ESPN,
I don't
James.
want to say about that. No, but people are watching Rulani
TNT.
in Algeria right now.
Yeah.
VPNs and everything.
Yeah.
So would you turn down an audience?
I think that's a fair.
Yeah, and I was about to
PR
add
thing to say.
on what George is saying, because I was watching Trevor Noah's special, and he was talking about how when him and his team wanted to announce his tour, his team waited for South Africans to go to bed because there was no South African dates there on that tour. So I understand what you're saying. And if you look at Club Brugge, when they sign your Pesitao and all other teams, when they announce, South Africans usually flood to their timelines.
Yeah,
100%.
Super Sub was saying,
they
Dima,
pay
we
you?
dead.
Are they paying you?
Yeah?
Are they paying you?
Who's paying me?
The
MLS Chicago Fire.
Would I say no?
Some
Oh,
dollars.
that's why you're selling.
Vamos, Chicago Fire.
That's why you're selling.
Sign me, Nami. I can speak isiZulu kancane, man.
Okay, George.
And then we'll bring Des as another one.
We'll bring this as another one. Guys, transfers. South Africa's been going crazy with transfers right now. Huge one announced. A huge one. Out of the blue. Monna Pule Saleng
Bruh.
is now a Sunday. Ke bona chaiva mole, ba mo chaivisa.
Hey,
He's so excited. He doesn't know what to do with
I
himself.
saw a promo video, 4K, not just a picture, a whole. Oh, we have culture. I'm like, hey. I don't know, man. Like,
that was crazy.
How do we feel about that?
No
How do we
one saw
feel
that
about that
coming.
move, guys? Is his punishment done? They set him in the corner for a little bit. Then Barry knows wakala kabo.
If you are naughty, you go to Sundowns. You must ask Mudish and
Yes.
and Lodge.
No, I know it. No, Usupa Sab. No, seriously, guys, is that not a thing?
It's a thing.
Whenever
it
you
has
have
to be,
problems,
right?
go Pirates.
It has to be.
If the chairman likes you,
Yeah.
you land go Sundowns. Lodge was having those legal problems.
Yeah.
And then Chigi sale ko Sundowns.
Yeah.
Lebohang Mokoena back in the
Cheese
day.
Boy.
Cheese Boy was having problems with the coach. Chigi, he lands at Sundowns.
Mudise.
Mudise, Opa.
Opamanyisa. Gift
Yes.
Liremi.
I'm not mad at it.
Do the chair people speak? And do you think this thing impacts your team?
We can't say it impacts the team because when these transfers of discipline happen, we tend to end up winning the league at those points. Or things happen, good things happen for us. So I am not
Khosi
complaining.
Mampuru Correctional
You
Facility.
know what I'm saying? It's a correctional service, Mara. It propels forward. And considering where we are right now, I am not too mad.
But is Munapula Saleng going to add anything to Sundowns that they don't already have, BK? Because, guys,
In the structure of Cardoso, hey, I'm worried.
that's what I'm
yeah,
asking. It doesn't feel like when Lodge signed for Sundowns, you knew Rulani was pulling strings.
Yeah.
Who is he gonna bench?
Actually.
I think he's been brought in more for depth than maybe starting.
I'm not gonna lie, as a Pirates fan,
Do you feel away?
Do you
It's a
feel
safe
away?
space.
How do you feel?
Open your
so
heart.
the move caught me offside, right? And I would have loved
Even
Munapule.
Shane is nodding in the background.
Mm.
I would have loved Munapule Saleng to come back to Orlando Pirates. I thought they were gonna bring him in this
Oh,
transfer window. Honestly speaking, I thought there was gonna be an opportunity for him to come back in this transfer window. However, as a player that I like, I'm hoping that it works out for him at Mamelodi Sundowns because I
That's
feel
a
like
lovely way of
he
thinking.
deserves to play at the highest level for the quality that he is. I don't know if I'm making sense.
No, absolutely.
You are making sense.
Absolutely.
Like it's a sore pill to swallow, bro.
Bro, I
Like,
love that kid.
Yeah,
bro.
it's such a sore pill to swallow.
Bro, that kid has got a Paris. He's got a Paris tattoo, and I can bet he's not gonna cover it with Sky's the Limit.
Maybe he's already done it. You don't know.
Nah,
He looked
Yeah, it's
happy,
not-
Joe. He looked really happy. Hey,
but you
okay,
never
so
know.
do you think this is a chance? Okay,
Imagine so, got 10 rand and fan about 150 rand.
allegedly.
I'm just saying.
Allegedly.
Yo.
No, but guys, okay, do you think that this could be a stepping stone for him? Because we saw what the Sundowns move did for Lodge. However, that panned out. He ends up at Wydad, World Cup, doing all of those things. Could this be one of those turns for Saleng?
I think so, bro.
Yeah, of course.
I think it's a
100%.
massive opportunity to get back to his best self. And what better club to go to than Sundowns? He wasn't going to do that at Chiefs for sure.
And big up to and big up to Dr.
Mara,
Vickers.
you guys put him in timeout. Guys, can you leave us alone? We're not active. Say Brian and Churena. We are
But
enjoying
George,
our
big up
time.
to Paris management.
Yeah.
You know, and this is me from a footballing perspective, right? You are Monopoly Saleng, you're playing for Orbit College. 6 months down the line, there's a World Cup. Any other player right now, you want to see yourself
At
in
a
a
big
team
club.
that can at least give you an opportunity to be selected. And I think Mamelodi Sundowns gives him that, provided he gets game time.
Does it anymore?
Yeah, look, I mean, the next 6 months, we don't know what's going to happen in the
That's
next
what
6
happened,
months.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
But again, if he plays, hey, you never know.
Now I like what you touched on there with this Orbit College thing. Guys, are our transfers as straightforward as we think they are? Because the Orbit College coach came out and he said, hey, you never know what's going to happen in the PSL. You
It's
go
not.
to sleep today,
yeah.
you wake up tomorrow, it's a
It's not-
Sundowns.
I don't care who says what. Nobody saw the Saleng move coming.
Yeah.
No, real.
Yeah,
No
nobody
one.
saw-
I'm telling
No
you.
one.
Mara, isn't that a pirate staple?
Pirates able to
That
do
you
it.
wake up tomorrow and things are happening.
We knew
No,
about
but you know, there's some things where you like, when there
living.
are problems happening, then you're like, okay, cool, here there might be a young Orbit, there might be a young Sin. But this one,
No,
we
but
just woke up.
Isn't that how it happens all the time? Didn't it happen this way with Lodge?
Yeah, look, with Pirates, it's always a surprise. Because
No,
even some players, I think, who came out to say when you woke up one day and he was told that you're going to
You
the
go-
other
yeah,
side.
yeah,
It was
yeah,
Cheese
yeah,
Boy.
yeah. Was
Cheese
Debs.
Boy.
Yeah.
Cheese Boy was told straight.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
So
man.
does that help or hurt the league?
I think
Because
it
it
hurts
feels
it, man.
like these things are happening behind closed doors. It's handshakes.
Yeah.
It's this, it's that.
Okay, but how does that affect the league?
Is it fair price? Are we negotiating fair price or are we negotiating?
If two
or
parties
favors.
agrees, who cares outside? If ngishela umntwana athi ngiyakunganya, why do you guys care about how ngimshela athi?
Because if we don't speak properly about those things, that's where things like salaries and stuff like that falls
What
by the
is
wayside.
properly then, George? Because clearly you're saying if people are having conversations backdoor, the conversation was technically had. There was an agreement between two management parties.
Two
To
parties.
say, hey,
Yeah.
listen, I'm tired of this boy. This boy is busy driving golfs at Gonka. He's doing things.
Wow.
Take him, discipline him.
Wow.
Right? And then you say, no, bring the boy here. Then you wake up tomorrow, it's on the tabloids. This is what we agreed on, this is how much we pay him.
but
I don't
don't
understand
forget-
what the issue is.
But don't forget the personal terms that are also needing to be agreed.
Mhm.
So
Okay,
if-
so
if-
George, are you saying, okay,
no,
maybe
no,
wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you saying that you think this was a transfer between management excluding the agents? Because the agents, that's where they come in when
I
it
think
comes to the terms.
I think if you listen to a lot of the stories that South African players tell, they will say, I
So-
woke up,
I was told.
chairman said,
Yes.
I'm going to Sundowns.
So the agents are, then we've got weak agents.
Yes, I don't think
We've
it's
got,
a big
well,
issue.
do you have weak agents or is it a situation that an agent doesn't want to get in the way of their money? If it means that I must agree with the chairman, why would I jeopardize my money in the future?
That's my
But
weakness.
that's
But
his point. That's the
that's
weak
what I'm
agents.
saying.
The
That's
agents
the
are quick
weakness-
to
that's the
fold
weakness.
to money to the point where whatever decision was made between two management parties, they come to the agent, obviously. The agent has to agree. At this point, not agree, he has to just follow suit. But it's a weak agent than to what Super Sub is saying. That they just say, here's the money, take the player, fuck the player, whatever happens there. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what it is.
Yeah, I wanted to say...
If the agents are not involved, they're not sitting around that table, I think it does harm the league.
But guys, isn't that a problem?
I think it affects the league badly, bro.
Yeah.
I think one of the ways in which it affects the league is that for a team like Sundowns that has an unlimited budget...
Unlimited, whoa.
Well, compared to every other team...
They just signed a guy for 57
yeah,
euro.
Like for a team like Sundowns that can just buy anyone. That
statement was not wrong. Eh?
No, it was wrong. Hey, wait, you guys are trying to...
They get to a point where... Sundowns gets to a point where they can just literally buy players to destabilize other teams. Not necessarily because they want to incorporate them in the squad.
Is it destabilizing if we all agree?
No, but like I'm just saying, I'm talking about transfers. I'm talking about transfers generally. I'm not talking particularly about this one with Pirates.
Yeah.
You understand? I'm just saying that Sundowns can get to a point, I think it has actually, where they would just purchase players from other teams because a team is maybe like that's like.
And we're not just going to give Sundowns a problem. Eh?
But guys, aren't we giving...
And Sundowns can just destabilize them by buying their own players.
No.
And bench them.
But why are we letting the other teams off the hook here? Because it's not a case of destabilizing. It's a case of Chipampengesi took Sipo Chain into his car and they drove to Joburg. Tim Sukazi often speaks about his players and coaches. Wasn't he trying... Well, it seemed he was trying to get his coach to Chiefs, right? So when I'm sitting down, that's why I'm asking.
You've got it. I mean, what's his name? Isn't he the guy who said a league? There's. How did he phrase it? I'm paraphrasing. He's sort of like saying that South African football is not South African football without Kaizer Chiefs. I think he said something along those lines.
It feels like everybody's working together. And they understand each other, and what then tends to happen, and this is where the
John
part,
committees
not the
are
legal
ringing.
part. No. It gets to a point where then you see whenever it's an international player involved in a transfer, there's transfer bans that are thrown all over the place. Just Galaxy, we're speaking of them. They're currently under a transfer ban.
Yes.
And they're selling players like...
And whenever
it's tough.
Whenever it's a dispute with an international player, the contracts are looked at and they say, this contract is not right according to whatever 1, 2, and 3, and they ban the guys. Yeah. So what does that say about the contracts that are happening that we speak about with South African players? Because remember, South African players have to go through the PSL and SAFA disciplinary before they can go to FIFA.
Those are locals.
Those are locals. So if you're a local player,
but
South
if
African
you're foreign,
born,
you can go direct to FIFA.
That's how the transfer bans get given most of the time. So is it not illicit then? And can we speak about the agents? Because also you're putting the agents into a tough place. Those international agents don't care. If you remember, Kokota Piano, Nurkovic, his agent, he called onto the radio and said, take me to court, let's go.
Damn.
But then now if I need to go and sue a team, but I also know that I've got 7 players that I want to be signed by these guys, can you blame me for chilling a little bit and saying, "Hey, dog, for my future here"?
Yeah, look, at the end of the day, everybody has a price.
Yeah, but the transfer culture locally is bad.
TV show talking about transfers, driving to Naturena.
Guys, how much did Pirates spend? How much did Pirates spend on players?
You're not gonna know that.
How many players did you sign? 11?
Yeah, something like that.
So 11 players. Let's say an
average of 7 million.
7 million. 77 million has gone down. And then tomorrow, you guys are going to have the complaints, or no, how can you spend more than the league? Meanwhile, nobody's doing the calculations. BK.
Nobody's taking the extra money.
That's why I'm saying, bro, like the transfer culture in our league is poor. You know, it's very poor because...
Just like salaries.
Yeah, just like salaries.
This is why I'm saying.
The gap is too much. The gap is too much.
I mean, we know how much Sterling is earning even now when he's not playing. You know,
it's painful.
You know,
that's wild.
But try to find out how much Saleng is going to earn at Sundowns.
It's a good price.
You saw how he was dancing. You don't just dance.
He's
like
You
that.
just don't dance with no
He's
money, my
here.
brother. That man is
You
getting
don't-
paid.
You don't dance.
When
like
they
that.
leave Parktown, hey, they're very happy, but it's okay. Guys,
Quite funny. They go back and apologize
yeah, later on, after.
when they realize, when they grow older and grow wiser.
Wise is crazy. Stay with the 2Ks. You'll be okay in jam.
Guys, big transfer also. Coaching transfer. Xabi Alonso. Out. Real Madrid.
But before you go to, why is Chiefs not buying players?
Yes. Guys, we don't have a coach.
You don't have a budget. I mean, your rivals are beefing up.
Guys, why?
What? No, but
Oh, now
George-
we're rivals. Today we're rivals.
No.
Other days you guys were saying,
You are rivaling with.
what,
we're
what?
talking about Abo Chipa, and you know what I'm saying. Listen, let's land.
Even cheaper
Who
is
did
signing.
Chipa sign?
Why here?
Back from you guys. Another, you know what?
It's a signing,
It's a
though.
signing.
George, what's happening?
What are you doing?
at Kaiser Chiefs?
My man,
Talk to us.
teams are doing push-ups.
Guys.
Where no it's at.
Guys. Where are we going on the log? Number 4.
The
We're
teams
doing-
that are,
We are doing fine as we're doing right
team
now.
George,
You make it sound like you're number one.
We don't have a coach right
They
now.
are pushing George.
Buying players right now would be irresponsible to do.
my man, you talk like those coaches buy players at Chiefs. We know Bobby buys players, guys.
We're turning over a new leaf.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah.
Allegedly.
No,
I was about to be
we're
like-
turning over a new leaf at Kaiser Chiefs. We're going to be responsible with how we do our transfers. If we don't have a coach, we don't have a structure right now.
So you no longer...
We are still sitting down and putting it together. We just celebrated our birthday last week. Happy belated Chiefs.
Yeah, happy 7.
Yeah, 56.
56 someday.
Mkhulu wako support Chiefs kanjani, but anyway, asikho lapho.
No, so I think it's responsible. Guys, me, I've said before that, listen, I don't want Chiefs to sign anyone
Why?
until they've figured out what they want to do. Because we can't keep having people coming in and out. Just like Pirates, how many players have come into Chiefs in the last 3 years?
In Paris.
Just think about it.
At least we've got trophies to show for it.
I was doing, it was an example.
Hello?
Sorry.
We've got
Hello.
No.
We've got a Netbank.
No. That's a cheap
We've got
shot.
a Netbank
Damn,
cup.
nigga.
We've got a Netbank cup.
It's a cheap shot, though.
We've got a Netbank cup.
Yar.
How?
Sorry.
So yeah, look, for me, I think it's very responsible. Don't sign anybody until you know exactly what you want to do, or else we're going to be stuck in a situation where we were
You got
previously.
players that you actually don't need.
Players are there, they've got contracts. Moving them along is tough. Chairman handshake, Ibereki, the same way as other chairmans, allegedly.
Thank
So
you.
that's
Thank
why
you.
we
You're throwing around allegedly too much.
I think you're playing on the line.
No
now.
one's driving to Chiefs to go hand over players. Chipa said, Chipa Mpengese, owner of Chipa said he drove to Pirates. He said it. So that's why Kere, I'm happy. I can't ask for signings right now. It sucks watching you guys getting better, especially Pirates. De Jong is going to kill the league. But I'm good sitting where I am.
Yeah, the
I'm good
fears like
sitting
can
where
come
I
back.
am. That's the
Yeah.
best, that's the
Can
best
come
team in the
back.
league. But then no, guys, let's go Orkan Tanyan.
Yeah, sorry.
How? Hey, man, just to throw a shot, imagine.
No, I wanted to say, nithengeni, guys. How come on?
That's take. Ke January, re save chelete, guys.
Okay.
Xabi Alonso fired at Real Madrid.
Mm.
It wasn't going to last long, gents.
To be fair.
I told you that this man was not going to be there for a while.
I think after the cup game, it was
Do you
like,
think- Do you think he was fired for footballing reasons, or he was fired because he couldn't manage the egos?
He couldn't manage Real Madrid.
it's
He couldn't Real Madrid is managing egos. Real Madrid is not a coaching job. It's a management job. You have to manage those guys.
you've been waiting to say
You
that all
have
week.
to
man.
You have to have
I've
a
been
certain
saying
You
this.
say that all week.
When I said it here, remember we spoke about Xabi Alonso and I was like, that man is not going to last.
Yeah, look, I mean, if you look at Real Madrid, you have to manage egos. It's a team that strive on big transfers and all of that. That's why a player like Zinedine Zidane could easily be successful there because he's respected.
There's only 2 ways you coach Real Madrid. 2.
Yeah.
It's either you come in with accolades.
Yeah.
So you are a Mourinho that just won the treble walking into Real Madrid, or a Carlo Ancelotti who I think has the most Champions Leagues as a single coach, ne?
Yeah.
Right? Or you are a myth and a legend of that team. Zinedine Zidane walks into that dressing room. He looks the guys in the eyes.
Everybody stood up.
Who's going to say anything to Zinedine Zidane? In fact, I think Thierry Henry could coach that Real Madrid team better than some of the better coaches we have out there.
Oh.
Because he's got the aura. When he walks in, Mbappe sits down and Henry speaks. You get what I mean? So you have to understand what culture your team has.
He played for Madrid for longest
He
time.
played for, he wasn't a
legend,
legend.
But he wasn't a legend, is what
He
you're saying.
played for. He was a great player. He's not as
He played for Bayern.
he can be a legend ko Bayern, so.
Yeah, I can be a legend at Bayern.
Played for
but
Liverpool.
Madrid.
No,
He's
but
got the accolades, dog.
those are different. But those are different cultures also. Xabi Alonso is a coach. The problem that these young coaches are facing now, they're failing, is because abatsebe manager. At Manchester United, you don't need a coach. You need a father figure.
You need a mom to a kitchen.
At Real Madrid, you just need to be old and have a gum.
And chew it until your jaw falls
So it was
out.
never gonna work out, guys. It was never gonna work out.
So the Madrid job, Xabi Alonso lost it simply based on performance below par, or do you think because they are second in Spain right now?
Did you see the video where Mbappe after Barcelona won,
Yeah.
and then Xabi Alonso was trying to get the players to come and do a guard of honor, and Mbappe went, and all of the players came through. Dog, the dressing room
was
is
shy.
gone.
It was
Gone.
shy there.
The dressing room. Apparently, the board even turned on him. Dog.
but at
If
this-
you don't work out,
But at this rate, it was completely understandable.
But
So,
I think it's too okay. But Madrid, like what you're saying, you're managing egos and whatnot. Because when you look at Xabi Alonso and Hansi Flick, they have a similar record in terms of wins. I think in the first 31 games, their record is exactly the same. Hansi Flick is the one that's making that literally got Xabi Alonso fired. I think so. I think it's more on Barcelona than it is within the Madrid camp.
I think he lost the dressing room. I think you remember there was rumors of him being on a game by game basis, where they were saying he's going to be fired after Alaves. He needs to win that game. He's going to be fired after Cadiz. I think it's gone by that point.
Yeah.
And apparently, allegedly, he had asked the board, like, guys, help me, back me.
Yo, Brian, the guy that they brought, Abeloa. Oh, wow.
He's a caretaker.
Ay, Mara, he's not. But look, already now he lost to thingy. Kind of for the first time in their history beating Madrid, bruh. Yo, Madrid is going to get so much worse before it gets better. So much worse.
Is Chelsea going to get worse or better?
My brother.
Yes.
Hi.
Did you watch yesterday's game?
Did you see it? Wow.
Did you see your new
3-2.
coach?
I like your jeans, bro. I think you have really nice jeans. Yo!
They were blue. They were blue.
Hey, yesterday was
They're losing
fun.
color like your blues.
Yeah. Did you see how you guys
Yeah.
celebrated the first goal?
Guys, I mean, I was watching serious football, ne? I was watching AFCON, but I want you guys to take me through what happened.
Des.
Yeah, I think
Let's
you're
go.
the best person to talk about it.
Let me tell you now. After that first goal, I said to myself, I can't wait for George to wear underwear on onside on Thursday. I was like, yes, it's going down.
Is that a standing bet? What's happening?
And then,
Where's your underwear?
wait, George, wait, AFCON. Shh. So, after that, Arsenal says 1. It says 2. Can I tell you from there, I went to go watch Egypt. I could not do it anymore because I knew what's happening.
Yeah.
I
That's the
absolutely
easy
was
way out, my brother.
I actually knew what's happening. I don't want to lie to you. I think, but gents, but I did say, remember when we had this prediction last week? I said you're either going to win or it's going to be a draw because I told you we have problems at home. This loss is not surprising. It's disappointing, but it's not surprising. There's too many instabilities.
Do you right now still feel like you guys are the best team in the world?
Damn. Yo. Reigning, holding, defending.
I have the trophy to prove it. We were the best team in the world.
You were.
And at that time, things were okay at home.
But right now,
But right now, we're going through it.
But realistically, what type of expectation do you have on
I-
Roseno, guys? He's a caretaker.
I still
is
want
he a caretaker? No, bro,
Is
he's
he full-time?
not.
Guys, full time.
Y'all made him
bro.
full time.
He was
6 years.
Yeah, bro, what are you saying, dog?
You don't understand.
Yes, 6 years.
years,
That's what I
yeah.
kept telling you, that it's going down. That's what I said. This is why I said
Wow.
all I need him to do. And this, I don't care for a trophy right now. I just want to remain in the top 5, top 4. Give me that and I'll be happy. That's all. In the beginning of the season, I was like, second place, even first, a FA Cup.
Beginning of the season.
Yes.
I think a couple, he was at Super Sub 2 months back. He was talking about challenging. Oh, yeah.
I was talking about what?
Challenging.
Challenging what?
No, when you were number 2, remember? Oh, dark horse.
At some point.
Dark horse.
Winner. Listen, it doesn't, dog, right now, where we're at right now with Chelsea, it's going down. All I need for us is to qualify for Champions League next season.
6.5 years.
Oh, 6.5. Yes.
I said Chelsea management messed up, bro.
Yeah, it's really
Chelsea's
bad.
management has really screwed us over with the momentum that we had. Now I'm sitting here like all I want is to qualify for Champions League next year. I don't even think where we'll end up in Champions League this season. Hey, I don't even want to know.
Wait,
I don't even know.
In a perfect world, who's coaching Chelsea for you? In a perfect world.
Considering I'm still with Maresca, dog. I don't think. Wow. I never found fault.
So you can put any
It was
name
also
down.
inconsistent with Maresca.
It was inconsistent, but at least we had results. The one thing we can't say is
Those
because
results were inconsistent. What are you saying?
what 2 trophies inconsistent.
No.
True.
This season was tough for Maresca.
Yes, I understand, but we can't look at last. Listen, it's like Donna, it's like a Sundowns thing, also, but also with Sundowns.
You're ready to get rid of Caruso right
Yes,
now.
that's
Don't
what I'm
say
saying.
that.
But it's a different thing, also.
Now you piece of Instagram.
Hey, my brother, you know where it's like
Content.
as much as this season, yes, we were inconsistent. I'm not going to take away from what you did last season, and in the span of 3-4 weeks,
Okay.
where we kept drawing, where we kept losing, we kept drawing, and we kept losing. I said to myself, as long as we can still maintain the Champions League qualification, I'm happy. Of which, if we gave him more time, which is what I said in the previous episode, that I feel like it still would have panned out properly. But the decision they made, for me, just didn't make sense. Because we've seen Maresca work, dog. We've seen him make quick subs that change the entire game. We've seen this back to back. So for now, it's like
Well, not back-to-back wins. But,
back to motherfucker. You know,
No, it's back-to-back games, yes.
are you just happy that you beat me?
Man.
Okay. Okay.
I didn't even want this trophy. Now I do.
Now you want the trophy?
Yeah.
Man, that's messed up. But no, man, I'm still with it, bro. Like I think with the type of team we have and the type of team he's built,
Yeah.
for another coach to take over such a young squad, such a squad with similarly identical players, they're more or less the same player, just copy and paste in Chelsea. We all know that. So now it's like for another person to come and handle all that, that's going to mess us up.
But then wouldn't you say that makes the 6.5-year contract make sense? You're bringing in this Liam Rosino. He's got 6.5 years. He's got no pressure on him really because he doesn't have a name. Like Maresca was the assistant coach, got Pep.
Yeah, but it's not going to last him.
Isn't this a Frank Lampard? Situation?
Considering where I came from last season to where I'm at now, I don't want to be in an Arsenal position where I'm waiting 4-5 years for me to actually get somewhere.
Damn, 4-5 years.
We just got here with
For Reho Shape. But it's fine.
we as Chelsea, we just got here with the trophy, bro.
Yeah.
We just arrived with actually getting some silverware from a tiny period of drought.
Okay.
We just got here. And to now get to a point where we must rebuild again.
Billions
Dog.
after.
I think
Billions after.
Billions after. You know how many?
but I think this is the perfect
I
jump
like
off.
Chelsea.
You're playing Brentford right now. You're
Mutiu.
coming up. We're going to go into Betway picks right now. Chelsea, your manager just got spanked by Arsenal. How do you think he's going to do versus Brentford right now?
I do think that would be a good game for us. It'll be a game of, because at least remember when we beat you guys, you didn't win by much. You won by 1 goal, to be fair.
Oh, remember, back in my day.
Now with Brentford, I think it's going to be a nice win. I think it's going to be a good 2-1. Something just to...
No double chance. Throw in.
No double chance. It's
You're
going
going
to be
all
a 2-1.
Oh, wow. Okay. BK, Chelsea, Brentford.
I think they're going to draw, bro. I think even the goals that Chelsea got to score yesterday, it's because Kepa was helping his previous team. Yeah, because
You guys can't say anything
he
nice,
was
ne?
no way.
Like you guys can't say, you guys did a great job.
No.
No.
Like the keeper was not there, so I don't think you guys are even gonna. You're gonna draw. So the best bet I can make.
Nah.
The best bet I can make is over 1.5.
Hey, over 1.5.
This is the same guy who bet on Mali.
Oh, yeah, actually.
I did say that was an emotional bet.
Yeah,
That was an emotional
Mali
bet.
right now.
Big game coming up. Manchester United versus Manchester City. Manchester United just changed coaches. Michael Carrick has stepped back in as caretaker, responsible, hiring.
Is Bruno still out on injury?
I believe so. Is he still out?
Mbeumo's still out.
Let me check quickly.
Is Mbeumo back?
He should be back.
He should be back by now. But also, there's also the fatigue.
City just signed Semenyo.
Wait, who's playing at home?
And
So
what
it's
about
a
me?
Menu at home.
It's Man U at home. I think it's a City win, hey? But you know, this problem with Man United is that when big games, Man United always shows
They
up.
show up.
Yeah.
Like they actually put in so much work. But now when their engine is missing and we look to Luke Shaw. Hey, okay.
And I saw Luke Shaw. Guys, how is Luke Shaw still at Man United?
I don't know,
How does that
man.
work?
I don't know, man. Like I think that's
his
the
agent is dope.
instability part. But I think it'll motivate the players to be like, listen, our engine is not here. All of us need to step up right now. You know, so I think United has a tendency. The problem is United's tendency, but I do think
Yeah, still injured.
still injured.
Hectic.
No City win then. Hey.
I agree. I agree with him in the sense that Man United shows up, bro. Like, and you see it all the time at the derby. Like, even I believe even this weekend, bro. Like, they're gonna show up. I hope they do. I hope they take some points away from City. However, it's not promising.
What do you think of the Semenyo thing? He's 10 goals behind Haaland. They've just added him. He scored.
And he's scoring for
He's
fun,
scoring.
eh?
Brother,
Does the league stand a chance?
it's an arcade for him
Yo.
at this point.
So even Man United, they're gonna get some from him for sure.
Yeah, I know they're getting some barely. I know
Over 2.5, over 3.5.
Manchester derbies are always thrillers, ne? Like over 2.5, nyana. It's the safer one. You can't say which way it's gonna go, but
But it's
2.5.
definitely gonna be something, yeah.
Yeah.
Liverpool, Burnley. How are we feeling about Liverpool, Burnley? Liverpool,
Liverpool win.
they're attacking.
Yeah.
Don't you think it's a
Liverpool,
little bit
Burnley.
closer? Oh, well, okay, no, it's not
Liverpool
close.
barely. So it's
According to the odds, it's not close.
Yes.
13 for
It's not.
Burnley.
Where's
win.
Burnley?
Oh, guys, Burnley can never beat Liverpool.
Liverpool hasn't won. Hasn't lost, man, in a very long time.
Yeah.
Burnley's done, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't foresee them winning.
Lal
the foot.
Foster.
Liverpool is winning.
I'm worried, man.
No, man,
worried.
that's
Yeah,
no Liverpool win.
Liverpool win, bro.
Liverpool win. Straight up. Okay.
Yeah, straight win for Liverpool.
Another straight win. Nottingham Forest versus Arsenal. Straight win.
Nottingham
That's so
Forest.
straightforward, eh?
Hey,
That's not straightforward. You could
It's
draw
really
with
not.
those guys.
Yeah.
Do you know Aish Marawai?
Huh? This season?
Yeah, he's right.
Whoa, this
He's
season.
right, he's
All of
right.
you. This season.
Nottingham Forest.
Guys, do you know who's coaching not Forest?
Doesn't matter.
Sean Dyche.
Where are they on the
Come
table?
on.
Okay.
Where are they on the table right now?
This is not Burnley. Sean Dyche, how many times has he been fired in the last few years?
My man, that guy knows how to park the bus. He's a master. Watch.
Are y'all going with
No,
me?
no, not this season, my brother. I had to think
Yeah,
about
man.
it.
can we bet corners there?
My brother, please. You're
I'm
doing.
betting on the
Guys,
corner.
you're
Gabby's
doing
back
other
even.
things.
Ziawa.
I think no, probably like a.
Why am I
Yes, Tabala's that team, guys. Okay, but I'm saying a draw.
You think a
Because
draw?
they're playing at home as well.
Yeah, I'm saying a draw, guys.
It's very shaky. No, it's
Two to Arsenal.
double chance. Either Arsenal is drawing or winning.
Okay, no, I'll take it, gents. Oh, Betway Prem is back.
Mhm.
Betway Prem is back. Next week, your Shane Kakipisiakia Orlando Pirates. It's back next week. Chiefs versus Arrows. How are we feeling about that? Actually, PK,
Yeah.
do you think that we're prepped enough to get back? Because not a lot of these teams have been out here.
I don't think so, bro. That's why even betting for the PSL is very shaky because you never know what condition the teams are gonna come back with. You know,
Except for
And-
Pirates.
No, why would you say that on a Betway sponsor? Betway Premiership?
yes.
Uhleli sponsor, PK.
Say it. Don't talk it.
AFCON happened. These guys, they were busy in December doing their own things. Bruh, I'm telling you, bruh, like it's
Was there no some wooden cup to play for?
What? Kufa? No.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Chiefs didn't play anything.
They were busy doing their own thing.
They only came back to training. I mean, I know Golden Arrows only came back to training middle of this week.
Sure. But
And
why would they come back middle of this week when they don't have
guys, I
any
don't know.
representation
You see?
out there?
You see?
Do we take this thing seriously? In that
I don't
sense.
think so.
No, but this thing of us in fact, why do we even break in December? Because
Yeah.
I know that even if it was not AFCON, PSL do take a
Man,
break.
didn't they have games last year? They had December games.
Because we're behind.
We were behind because
Traditionally we do break.
True.
Why are we breaking?
Yeah.
It's December. This is now a South African thing now.
Yeah,
This is
and now it goes
this is
into-
a culture thing.
Oh, but
This
no,
is-
I 26.
Oh, brother.
You want to take them away from a bride?
They will not
Bro,
do it.
that's when the development happens.
Mm.
When other people are enjoying, you are working.
Yeah.
You see?
When you go to Europe, you're gonna sustain your career.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because what's happening now, Ish?
Shmara Boxing Day. Oh, I hear them though. Yeah, I
Mara,
hear them.
there's the
But I-
cricketers are usually playing. The rugby guys are
Every
usually
other
playing.
sport plays.
Cricket is like on the height. It's a festive.
Mm.
Even now.
Yeah,
Even now,
They've
yeah.
been playing ever since SA20. Betway sponsored, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dope. We should actually go. Eh?
Yeah, we must go. Betway.
Yeah.
Rekupa Quantum.
Yeah, true.
Okay, no, Chiefs versus Arrows. How do you feel about this game?
I'm inclined.
Abatenganga ama-player.
I'm inclined to an Arrows win. I'm inclined. Because you haven't done anything. You don't know what's happening.
What did Arrows do?
My brother.
I
I'm just thinking.
They started training this week.
I started training. I don't know when you started training.
We were in an airport. We were flying wherever we were flying with fans complaining.
Also, you're tired.
No,
Jet
we're
lagged.
ready.
Little G1.
We're ready. Okay, so the odds say 7 for Arrows, 1.4 for Chiefs. So they believe 5.
Aka Kenya our Arrows wins. You. 7 down. Yo.
That's a Mali prediction. Let's go to let's go to Sundowns versus Orbit.
Sundowns.
Orbit has no Saleng.
Yeah, we're gonna bring them their Saleng there.
Yeah.
Mara,
then we say-
Sundowns.
Sundown is gonna teach them a lesson.
Mara,
Sundowns
Caruso was all over social media. He was live. Go Jimmy.
What was he doing live?
He was live talking to every player. Huh?
Why are you trying to
It
become an
looks like
influencer?
somebody who's trying to prove a point, actually.
Is he trying to prove a point or Sundowns trying to prove a point?
I don't know.
Focus on coaching, social media, leave this thing of going live.
Does what do have an Instagram? No, I'm just asking.
He
does.
I want to follow him. How?
Do you know what he does? He
Yeah.
posts throwbacks of AFCON. That's what no, seriously, he throws throwbacks because I get replayed.
Yeah, he
Did he
does.
win it? Did he win it?
I
think he won AFCON.
Morocco has not won it in the longest time. I don't know. He's from Morocco. Is he not from Morocco?
Yeah, it's Morocco.
Mm.
It's Morocco.
Sundowns win.
Sundowns win.
Yeah, Sundowns win.
Guys, this Sundowns,
It's
under pressure.
It's a
Against
football age, guys.
Orbit.
against Orbit.
that's under pressure.
Please respect me. It's Orbit.
It's Caruso.
It's Orbit.
Okay.
Yeah, Sundowns is winning.
Take me so
We're gonna
much.
just
Sundown's gonna chew them.
briefly going to touch on the Champions League. Oh wow, no.
You guys
No.
suck. You didn't catch that.
You gotta give the joke space.
Orbit.
Great jokes. You don't have to plan it. It's the chair. It's the chair.
It's the chair, boy.
It's the chair.
Come on now.
Next week is
Yeah,
Champions
that's
League.
educated.
Your
joke.
Wow. So next week we're having a lot of there's a lot of football, so I'm
Yo,
not gonna go
guys.
through everything. We're just gonna do a couple of the games.
Some
guys.
bigger games.
It's
big
far
games.
away. Inter versus Arsenal is next week.
Woo!
It's gonna be a bang.
Okay.
Inter, Champions League finalists last year.
Yeah, winners.
Arsenal will win.
First and first.
Arsenal in Champions
Inter
League.
is
I think
number
they're-
one in the league, most.
Arsenal's
Say
number
the-
one in
number
the
one-
Champions League.
They're number
Yeah,
one
yeah,
everywhere, to be
everywhere.
fair.
Oh, well, yeah,
I'm
actually.
saying it's gonna be a
Okay, fine.
Take it, my boy.
it's gonna be a bang.
Yo, who gave this guy like a win? Yo.
If I win,
Imagine
Guys,
if we
when
win
George
every
Mike
day.
wins.
Yo,
But imagine if they bottle it.
I wouldn't
if
go.
they win,
If you bottle
Yo.
it, and you see that chair has a tendency of bottling. So when you bottle,
Wow.
Wait, bottle one.
Damn.
When there's a lot.
bottle,
Which one?
everything.
Everything, my man.
My brother, if you
No,
don't
no,
win
forget about
anything,
the
If
bottle.
you don't
No.
win the Champions League and the league,
And
someone must stop
No,
supporting
forget
that
about
team.
the bottles.
Aye.
Forget about the bottles. You've seen that before. I mean, I'm saying, if we win, I'm going to be ungovernable. Des, you must wear a full Arsenal kit. If we win the Champions League,
And no one believes that Arsenal
if
is
we win
going
the
to win.
Champions League,
Someone is thinking something's going to happen.
If
Nah,
we
the
win the
Champions League
Champions
is
League
too-
or the league, Des, full Arsenal kit, socks even.
But it can't be Des. Des doesn't mind. Des
Yeah,
the whole
Des
point.
was Manchester
I rock
United.
whatever, man.
I know, actually.
I rock
Guys,
whatever.
what do you think?
I have a Tottenham shirt. But anyway, sorry.
Sis.
It's nice, black and white. Sorry, yes.
Oh, wow.
Just like Pirates.
Oh, ew. Sorry.
Black and white.
Who's
Inter,
playing at
Arsenal,
home?
what do we say?
Who's playing at home?
Inter.
I think it's
a draw.
It's a draw game, hey? It's a draw game.
Why are you guys loving to give Arsenal draws? What's
No, man,
happening?
it's a tough game because we're looking at top table teams. Yeah.
The odds actually give it to Inter, but
Is
by
it?
0.1.
Yeah.
But do you think Arteta would go out there and overimpose himself?
I don't think. So here's the thing with me. Like, this is our last, like, in the group stage game, right?
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to go there to win.
Nah, you just have to go honor the fixture. Make
Yeah,
sure
I
you
don't think we're going
lose.
there to win.
Yeah,
Do you want to lose momentum, though?
Because you've got
think-
other bigger fish to fry. You've
Yeah.
already done well.
We're
there.
already qualified.
Mara, I'd be afraid to lose momentum. Because one wobble
Yeah,
could
that's
start
also
a lot of
fact.
wobbles.
And then
And then
start a
now
lot
it's
of
a problem.
fumbles.
Let's
they
not do
double.
that. Des. Let's not do that.
I don't think Arsenal is winning.
We're just going to do one more game. Madrid. Knowing that Arbeloa is now coaching Madrid, they're playing Monaco. The odds are heavily in Madrid's favor. But do you think that after they lost right now against the team they've never lost against?
What's going to happen?
Is Monaco where Pogba is right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, your boy. You're
Who's
gonna
boy?
you're gonna see him play against Real Madrid.
Who's boy? Manyan, it's not my boy.
So we're
I thought
saying
you liked
Madrid
him,
straight
man.
I
win.
don't like
Yeah,
Pogba.
Madrid
I told
should
you.
win.
Some DJ.
Yeah,
I think it's still a
Madrid is
Madrid
another
win.
beast in the Champions League, guys.
Okay,
Mm.
okay.
I think it's still
Yes.
Madrid.
Offside. What do you have there for offside there?
Before I get to offside,
Yeah.
remember, with our Betway picks, if you bet more than 25 Rand, you get 5 free casino spins every single day. Betway, get way more. Any sport, by the way. Send me money, I'll bet it for you. Dezzlee, Betway, get way
I
more.
don't know if you're
Sorry.
allowed to say that. Yes.
What? Send me money.
Send me money.
Yo, I'll bet for them. How? I'm trying to help them. I'm trying to help them.
How many times have you won?
Huh?
Yeah, there we go. That's offside.
Offside. I don't have anything today, actually. BK, start first. I want to think about some offside.
I wanted to talk about AFCON, bro. Like, I saw an article, the viewership on AFCON, this particular edition has increased significantly compared to in Europe in particular. So I think that's a major step forward for the competition. And I just hope that going forward, what AFCON does is, like, they create like they have like a more solid schedule, bro. Like, this thing of playing in between leagues or club football should end, man. Like, I think it's high time.
Who's club football?
It's playing between all club football. It's just that hours is getting paused. You understand? Because it's playing in between thingimus.
All the
European
leagues
club football as
all the
well.
leagues are back now.
All the leagues are back and we're paused. You understand? I just think that it should go to the end of the season. And then AFCON, maybe it will have a better chance at competing with the likes of the Nations League and the Euros and whatnot. I think so.
Fun fact. AFCON is in the top 5 of the most watched tournament in football. I think number 1 is World Cup, Champions League, I think the Euros, then AFCON.
So AFCON is better than Nations League.
Yeah.
What?
It goes back to the conversation we were having.
No, AFCON is third. AFCON is fourth. Nations League is third.
No, what's third is Euro.
Euro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
Second is Champions League, and then first is World Cup.
That's
Absolutely.
still harder to win, guys. We're going to have us African Nations League just now. Yes?
Offside, I think Mama Joy should retire. this thing of giving Mama Joy money just for her to go there and do nothing is not it for me. I can't lie. Yes, it was nice when it lasted. Thank you so much, Mr. Gayton McKenzie, for giving her a job, but she does nothing. if you're going there to find representative patrons, let it be either a squad. You know what I'm saying? Let it be a band of people that actually do something that are consistent throughout the match from the beginning to end. I saw Mama Joy wearing a South African flag at the Nigeria and Morocco game. And she was sat most of the time. She didn't do anything until she saw the camera was reflecting off her earrings. And then she's like, hey,
what did Mama Joy do to you?
No, I just
Why
don't.
are you coming from Mama Joy,
No,
bro?
I don't feel like it's necessary.
It's like,
No, Manchester. No, she has married her white man from Paris. She's doing her things. Why do we still involve Mama Joy if it doesn't involve, like, in every sport we must have every sport?
But then AFCON, where they were just celebrating the Lumumba statue guy.
That's a different man. He's not getting paid to be there.
He is.
But
2,000
he just got paid.
2,000 euros
Just
a
got
match
paid.
now.
No.
So he
before they recruited him,
before
they recruited him, how long was he there standing doing nothing? Now they only
But wasn't
recruited him
that
as
a
an
good
ambassador.
thing?
That was great.
Mama
did
Joy's
Mama Joy
also a
get-
good thing.
Mama Joy was also
Gents
first
everywhere.
just doing it for the love.
But now she's
And then eventually
there's
she
nothing.
realized, there's money in this thing.
And now, but now she's not doing anything. She's doing.
She's there.
She's attending the games. That's what she needs to
The
do.
Lumumba guy
Wow,
just
are you-
stood there. 90 minutes, hand up.
Bora farming.
Is that different?
He cooked.
Stop hating Mama Joy.
Nah, I'm not. I'm just saying she's
You're a
unnecessary.
hater, bro.
I am hating
give
Vele.
Mama
She's
Joy a
not
break.
necessary.
Yeah.
When I work
But if
now.
it was Sayan Buji doing those things, we're not going to say anything.
I would, Vele.
No, you were not going to have a problem if it was Sayan Buji attending all those games.
Well, I mean, shit, I'd attend those games too.
She might be sitting in VIP of some of the clubs. We
Hey,
don't
my
know.
brother. Hey, allegedly. Hey.
Okay, so offside for me. The first gay player, one of the first openly gay players came out now.
Oh.
How does that change like the outlook of football? Does it change locker room dynamics? Do we care about that thing? Are we in 2026?
Shouldn't we just play football?
Does it matter?
Does it matter?
Doesn't matter, yeah. I think
It'll
that's a
matter.
huge-
It'll matter for a lot
maybe
of
the
people.
reason, context is better. Give us context. Why did he come out? Was there a need, or was he experiencing some difficulties?
Okay, context more.
You know, because it looks like he was having problems with his club. They were homophobic towards him. Then that's a problem.
Mm.
Yeah.
I think, man, I think let's, in an ideal world, we need to separate the individual from the footballer. You know what I'm saying? You know, just because you're a vegetarian, because you are gay, you know, all these things. If your football speaks, if you're doing well on the pitch, yes. The problem comes in when the homophobia is in place and people feel uncomfortable.
You should be respected just like any other player.
Yes, just be respected as any other place. Because I've seen this with a lot of local teams, but not like major local teams. Like, you know, like small league teams where, you know, let's say one person is really good, but then he's gay. Now no one wants to defend him because they're just there like, okay, cool, if I rub up against this guy, you know what I'm saying?
Johnny,
He's
there's money on the line. What do
Yeah,
mean?
you don't know people,
guys,
my brother.
priorities. What's going on?
People are like that, man. And it's unfortunate because now that player will face, and I'm going to equate it, it's not on the same level. The same level of discrimination that a lot of black footballers faced in the earlier stages of football. You know what I'm saying? Look at your Balotellis and them. Those type of racism, those type of experiences, we want to avoid that happening to people of the LGBTQI, HDMI people in football. You know what I'm saying?
HDMI, where do you plug that?
HDMI.
You know what I'm saying? We don't want that.
I think for me, it's very interesting because it poses a really interesting question that in places that haven't had these type of interactions, do you give people leeway to feel a certain way when somebody comes out and maybe it's against what your normal culture would be inside the locker room? So should there be a push of even FIFA and all those guys to step in and say, look, guys, there has to be education that happens here because unfortunately, in the real world, a lot of the guys would feel as though a football locker room is a certain masculine place or a certain type of thing. So when somebody comes out, you have to understand that there's going to be a reaction. I'm not saying they must be homophobic, but I'm saying that are we overlooking that guys, as much as we're speaking as nicely and we're doing all the stuff, end of the day, once those things happen or somebody comes out, there will be some guys who maybe might not even be straight homophobia. It might be, they might say religious, whatever. They might never have dealt with a gay person in that
but then
capacity.
Then that's where the laws of any government, of governing laws, have human rights, right? There is sections of human rights, and they will always favor in the direction of human rights violation. You know what I'm saying? So now you look at locker rooms, you look at the traditions, you look at the cultures. So now we're looking at a balance of, okay, cool. Here we have religious aspects. Here there is human rights aspects of an individual and their right to safety within the institution. That's where there'll be a little bit of a clash now. But I do think no matter what way it sways, it's going to sway in the direction of the human rights person over what the culture of the locker room. They don't care. They're like, is it violating your rights if this gay man is here looking at your dicks? Sorry. You know what I mean? Like, is it, you know what I mean? I said sorry, allegedly. You know what I'm saying?
No, but
so it's like, I hear what you're saying, but then when they do intervene, we already know sort of which side they'll lean.
No, I hear you, but I'm saying in terms of, isn't this rather than being an opportunity to strong arm people, isn't it an opportunity to teach people?
Yes, 100%.
Because if you walk in with the human rights thing and you it might alienate more people than might have an opportunity to come in right now and learn. You get what I mean? So you don't want to come in and then use the stick. And now there's a stigma around that thing. So every gay guy going forward wanting to come out can't come out because they saw, hey, that side you get me? And then those guys might get into a place where now they get aggro because of these things. Isn't it now a place? That's why I'm trying to say this is now a time where if I was a federation, I think you have to facilitate learning. You have to facilitate the interactions so that you can get to a place where this becomes a norm in the locker room, not necessarily a law that has been put down.
But there's also the part of protecting said individual as well. You know what I'm saying? Then how do you facilitate that? Because you can say this on paper, you can teach as many people as you want, but as the federation leaves the facilities, what happens there? What happens to the individual?
But that works both ways. If you feel slighted because these people have now put a rule in place, what happens when they leave? In the dark corners, when it's quiet, what happens? You get what I mean? So I think it's not to say that everybody will change, but I think when you come across these type of situations, it's a chance to teach. It's a chance to get everybody on board together and then make it a place where this thing is a norm that is happening.
Okay, what do you think, bro?
To be honest with you guys, I'm learning a lot from everything that you guys are saying. I don't know how how the player came to even coming out. Was it homophobia or was it, I don't know. You understand? So I'm just learning as I go because I never saw and I never envisioned sexuality being a part of work. Yeah. Because these people are working when they're there. Whether or not you're attracted to, I don't think that's a conversation that should be a thing. I feel like it deviates from what the sport is about because now it adds so many layers to, unless if there was homophobia. Obviously.
There was. He accused this team for homophobia.
Oh, they were homophobic towards him. Then it's a learning opportunity.
The team is Adelaide United. For a team with that name, you will think they're progressive.
I'm sorry to whoever is from Australia and is listening to this. Yeah, man. Okay, guys, I think...
Hectic. Now you said their name is gay.
Yeah, man. Okay, guys. I think we're going to stop it there. Guys, please don't forget to comment and like and share and subscribe. Please, man, send us elsewhere. Bring us more people. Let's go and grow this podcast that we have right here. Des, do you want to sign out there? PK, do you want to sign out there?
Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. It's been fun. It's been lovely. Yes, do share, like, and subscribe, follow, do everything. Comment, tell us your thoughts about this whole situation with gay people. We would like to learn more as well, you know?
Bye, guys!
I love how the Sejuan disappears at the end of the show. Bye, everyone.
You just put on the spot,
Finally, we check out the newest, freshest footballing show. But it's not just about football, it's also about the banter. It's on a league of its own. Onside the banter league. It's the banter league.
Emhlabeni kaJehova subscribe nina futhi nibabi if ubhekele channel for 10 minutes longer na subscribe umubi dog. That's why bakuchithela ngoba awuna commitment, unama commitment issues. Subscribe lapho ngeke sizwe ngawo.